Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to the F1 Word and to a rundown of a few F1 news stories that have caught my eye over the last week. Kicking us off is a story that actually broke this morning, and that is that the Azerbaijan Grand Prix will be around for a while yet, as they have extended their deal to host Formula 1 races until at least 2023. Now, of course, the first race around the Baku city circuit was held in 2016, and despite a disappointing start, the track has become known for its chaotic races. A statement from Formula 1 confirmed the news and said, quote, "The renewal agreement was signed well before the planned expiry date and means that the Azerbaijan Grand Prix will be on the calendar until 2023. And F1 chairman and CEO Chase Carey added, "We are very pleased to have renewed this agreement, which will see the Azerbaijan Grand Prix feature on the FIA Formula 1 World Championship calendar for many years to come. In just a short space of time, this race has become one of the most popular of the season, always producing closely fought and spectacular racing. The Republic of Azerbaijan provides a really excellent welcome to everyone in Formula 1, and the beautiful city of Baku is an amazing backdrop for the greatest motor racing show in the world." It is good news. Okay, 2016 was about as dull a race as you'll see, but 2017 and 2018 were brilliant races, full of action, full of drama, and frankly just chaos. My only issue with Baku, and I've said this before, is that without that chaos or several safety cars, we could easily end up with a 2016 style race most seasons. Then again, I suppose you could say that about any race really. But when it comes to street circuits, Baku has got it pretty much spot on, and I'm pleased to see it stay. My only concern, I suppose, is that this deal has been extended when there are still question marks over the long-term future of historical circuits, such as Hockenheim and Monza, and let's not forget there's still no deal in place to secure the future of the British Grand Prix. So when I read in that statement that this deal was done well before the planned expiry date, I can't help but think, well, shouldn't those that are about to expire have deals sorted first? Then again, I'm sure that's not how business works. Baku will pay big bucks, and so that may well be seen as a priority for Liberty Media. I will add that this won't have been done on a whim because it's a Tuesday morning. This deal will have been negotiated over several months. So fingers crossed, perhaps we will hear some good news around other venues and their futures very soon. After months of speculation, it has been reported that Racing Point Force India will be changing its placeholder name from Racing Point to Racing Point. Yeah. According to racefans.net, the team were looking to secure a name from F1's history with Lola a possibility. However, the attempts to land an alternative name were apparently unsuccessful. The F1 Commission approved the official change to Racing Point by 22 votes to 2. The same group also unanimously approved Sauber's rebrand to Alfa Romeo Racing. Now, the name Racing Point did appear on the provisional entry list for 2019 as published by the FIA back in December, and at the time Otmar Safnauer did say that it was just a placeholder name, and a new name, livery, logo, a full identity really, would be revealed at their season launch event which takes place next Wednesday. As I said at the start of this part, it is a report on racefans.net and nothing official has been confirmed at time of recording, but this morning the team changed their Twitter handle to @RacingPointF1 and posted this image. So pretty much all but confirmed really. It's not a surprise, frankly. I've been saying all winter that they will probably end up using the name Racing Point, not very imaginative, but what's in a name, really? Usually, I'd sit here and say it's just a name, what's the big deal? And maybe a lot of you are feeling the same. But when you spend 3 months banging on about a new identity, about how it's just a placeholder and giving it the whole watch this space business, I think it's fair that we all expected a little bit more. Having said all of that, as the report points out, they did try and failed in the end with other names and so ended up with little choice. I do just want to add though, how cool would it have been to have seen the Lola name back in F1? I think they were even linked with Brabham as well at one point. So yeah, it would have been great to have seen a historical name return to the sport, but it is just a name at the end of the day. At least it does finally answer Lance Stroll's Monaco question. What's the point in racing? Racing Point. Yeah, sorry, I'll see myself out. Next up, and there is some good news coming out of Formula 1 for two teams in particular. Both Red Bull and McLaren have confirmed new sponsorship deals today. The Bulls are teaming up with cryptocurrency Futuro Coin, probably pronounced wrong, and McLaren with Husky Chocolate. Starting with Red Bull, and the deal is the first of its kind in F1. Never before has a cryptocurrency sponsored a Formula 1 team. And in a statement this morning, team boss Christian Horner said, "In recent years, the rise of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies has been truly remarkable, and we are delighted to be the first Formula 1 team to embrace this through our partnership. Secure digital currencies are on the leading edge of technological development, and we are very excited to be part of this revolution." As for McLaren, well, they've not only announced their multi-year deal, but they've also revealed where it will feature on their 2019 car, with the Husky brand set to appear on the rear wing of the MCL34, and CEO Zach Brown has said, "We are pleased to have Husky Chocolate on board with our team and support the company in their ambitious plans by introducing them to our global sport. I look forward to enjoying a drink together at the track and sharing our adventure with our new partners." Okay, these are good news deals for both teams, but I know this isn't the most amazing news story to feature in a video like this, but they are here for a reason. First off, I just want to say I am genuinely so pleased to see that McLaren are getting some deals signed. That car has been seriously lacking in sponsors over the last few years, and although money isn't really a big issue for them, there was still some concern out there, and this is another good step in the right direction. As for Red Bull though, I have no idea. Honestly, I know nothing about cryptocurrency except that I thought this craze was dying out. Clearly not. Here's why these news stories are featured today though. There has been such a mixed reaction to the news over on social media. Some are calling it dodgy, others saying the ship has sailed on cryptocurrencies, and then there are those who think it's about time F1 joined the party. So, I am genuinely intrigued by what you guys think on all of this. Perhaps you'll even enlighten me on the whole subject. You can let me know your thoughts on this and indeed any of the stories featured this week in the comment section down below. And finally, as touched on earlier, it was confirmed last week that Sauber will be rebranded as Alfa Romeo Racing for the 2019 season onwards. Yes, I know, I'm a little bit late to the party with this one, but I was away when the news broke, and thanks to Haas kicking pre-season off early, I'm not convinced I'll be able to get a dedicated video out for the news, and a few of you have asked for my views on it all. I'll try and keep it brief though. The name change is just that, a name change. It was confirmed that the team will keep its status as an independent outfit and the management and ownership structure also remains the same. It is a shame to see such an iconic name fall from the grid, but it's great to see the Alfa Romeo name, also a massively historic name, return to the sport in full, I suppose. A team that of course won the first 2 championship titles in F1 history with Giuseppe Nino Farina and Juan Manuel Fangio. Alright, I understand that the F1 purists will be determined to keep calling them Sauber, and that's absolutely fine. But it's not the same as when we lost the likes of Tyrrell or Minardi, for example. They were bought out and became whole new outfits, and Alfa Romeo Racing is the same team throughout as Sauber, to the extent that I believe, in the unlikely event they win a race in 2019, the Swiss national anthem would still play on the podium. Also, if Alfa disappear again, I'm sure the name would return pretty quickly. Again, I am sad to see the Sauber name leave F1, of course I am. But if it guarantees the future of the team, their employees, and leaves us with 20 drivers on the grid, I'll get over it. After all, I stopped calling Toro Rosso Minardi a long time ago. That is it then for this week's rundown, but there will be at least 2 more videos this week and a live stream on Sunday as I start to gear up for pre-season. And of course, one of those will be a look at Haas's new livery, which is set to be launched this Thursday, so keep an eye out for that one. In the meantime, though, you can follow me over on social media for updates. Links to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and of course to Discord are all in the description down below. But as ever, thank you for watching. I've been Sean, this has been the F1 Word, and until next time, goodbye.